Hey world, it's being Willie. I had to come live tonight because I wanted to talk about something and I wanted to hear from you guys. Look out, Neff. I want to hear from you guys tonight about this parent dress code. Okay? And it's pretty polarizing. You dig? I mean, I would have never thought that it would be this polarizing, but I want to hear from you guys out there. Let me know what you guys feel about it because I dropped a video about it and looking at the comments that I got about the parent dress code that was implemented here in H-Town at a school called James Madison High School. I just thought it's interesting that it became national news. Okay, and honestly, I thought that was a no-brainer. You did. And like I say, if you don't know, this isn't something that that was a district-wide policy implemented. It was a school policy. The principal, like I said, and if you didn't watch my video, I just kind of want to reiterate that she is a former graduate of the school. You did. And watching some of the comments that I would check out on the wire. It was so funny that they didn't interview one person that agreed with the policy. You did. Kyle LaPimp, parents should look presentable. I can dig it, okay? But what is presentable? And nephew, what is modest? You dig? Just playing devil's advocate. Because if you read some of the comments I received about this, man, it's like some of the people feel that parents' rights are being violated. I mean, let's keep it 1,000. Your rights are being violated, and remember, we are kids' first teachers. And I don't think it's the responsibility of the school to teach our children. Because let's keep it real, in this environment, as Afro-melanated people, okay, it's unfortunate, but we know that. Oh man, there are certain perceptions, and perception is reality. You dig? And so, I agree with the dress code. I felt that in the dress code, I think that the language, the rhetoric, was stereotypical. Okay, I mean, but she was real. She was real with it. She put specifics there. yeah, not in a row. and she actually put that on her in the dress code policy. Okay, but I just, I didn't think that was something that would be this polarizing. And if you looked at the person who was actually the parent and what she had on. That outfit with the Marilyn Monroe. I can dig it enough. Look out, I see you. Look out, boy. Look out, twin. No doubt. No doubt. No, I mean, I feel you. I don't think that should make it a rule. But if you don't make it a rule and be proactive with it, and like I say, this is you would think people would be more concerned about, changing the name of the school. I mean, what's a slave owner? You did? So, I mean, I think there should be, I think our focus should be on things that are a little bit more relevant, okay? And as a nation, I mean, something like that, I think we should probably come together on, okay? Because, everyone that has any type of responsible job that they have to go to, all right, they have a dress code. And if your kids' school have a dress code, then why as parents will we not adhere to that? I mean, just on GP, And we forget that when we're in middle school and high school and elementary, we look at our parents. We may, might not gonna say anything, but I mean, we have friends at school, they have friends at school. And I think the way we present ourselves you know, I think it's important to present ourselves in a certain way. Okay? No doubt, fam. I mean, it's ridiculous that they have to make that a rule. And it's funny. Yeah, that's right. But if you know my mindset on it, you know, to even have that be a rule, I mean, I agree with it. Okay? I mean, I'm a teacher. I mean, I don't, I have certain rules in my classroom. I have certain rules out there on the football field when I'm coaching. That's rules. And for us to act like that doesn't exist and to make this you know, a racial power struggle, I don't think that's cool. Why not support her? It ain't like she asking you to pay to go into school. She ain't tell you to get in a suit and tie. I mean, just to be presentable, really? And one of the parents I seen made a comment like, the school is doing bad anyway. So, what they have to do with anything? That's why you got to start somewhere. Okay? So, fella, I just want to speak on that a couple of minutes. I just thought that was crazy. I mean, the fact that it became such polarizing, on the national media, on television. I mean, NBC covered. I'm like, wait a minute, why would this be news? Yeah, I can dig it. No doubt, Mr. Go-To. I can dig it. I mean, I see it every day. Okay? And it's unfortunate that we have to pretend like it don't exist or pretend like, that stereotype, you know, they put that on the national news for a reason. You dig? And so when you have all these other people from other countries coming over here and seeing this stuff on the news, come on, man. Really? Exactly. Distractions. Nothing but distractions. Okay? So, you know, that I just thought that was crazy. Exactly. Yeah. With gladness. No doubt, kid. While we get with gladness, that should have been something. That should have been something that was even pinned. That's would have been a situation where she, spoke to the young lady, hey, ma'am, can you go back and put something on more appropriate, and register your daughter? Oh, okay, yes. What's wrong with that? Yeah, right. But like I say, but it's priority. Let's go to its priority. I mean, if you go to work, if you go to the club, if you go to certain spots, weddings, I mean, church, I mean, these are different areas that, we act like that we don't put more pride in our dress in situations like that when we know we do. And then to take that around our kids, that ain't cool. You know? That ain't cool. So, and I just want to come back with that. I came across some information as well, family. J.P. Morgan Chase. Now, I don't know if you guys know how big this bank is, but this bank was putting work in way back in the early 1900s. Chase owns, I don't know if you guys remember Washington Mutual, AT&T, General Electric, the American Steel Company back in the day, the railroad system. Okay? What that tells you, Chase owns everything in America. And remember, from a job standpoint, please reinvent yourself because the robotics are coming, uh, AI is coming, and Internet of Things is coming. So what that's going to do, that's going to replace human work, human employees. They're not going to need you anymore. Okay? And so if you look at the media itself, it's only what, 5 or 6? It's a monopoly. That's why certain cats like myself that want to get this information out, we get stymied a little bit. But they'll put Charlemagne the God on TV representing us. No. That's right, nephew. All the jobs are going to be gone. No doubt, KY. Reinvent yourself, family. 5,600 retail stores already closing. Okay. Now, isn't it ironic that they closing out all these retail stores, which actually produce a lot of jobs, and gonna replace a lot of jobs with robotics and AI. But you're gonna raise minimum wage to $15 an hour, huh? You did. So what they tell me is this. That's why the border situation, man, it's just a facade. They told you right there in plain sight. They're having caravans come over here for a reason, because I'm telling you, it's going to be more agricultural based. If you don't know agriculture, if you don't know IT or computers, you're going to be left out in the shuffle. If you're not going to school to be a lawyer, a doctor, and think about that. Going to school to do that, and then have all that money in student debt from student loans, unless you are able to pay for it yourself. How feasible is that for a lot of us? Okay? So that's why I say it's important to start saving your money, paying yourself first, and start getting into this investment game. Okay? Because the market is overvalued right now. I'm telling you, some of you guys that are homeowners right now, the value of your house has risen exponentially probably over the years. Okay? And eventually, guess what? It's going to crash just like it did in 2008. Yeah. I mean, I heard about that now, about them paying people to stay at home. What they want people to do is get all jobs online. Okay, that's why, these millennials, there's no reason why you guys shouldn't be working somewhere right now while these jobs are still available, because I'm telling you right now, go to Walmart. 2 lines open, 36 lines in the store, only 2 open with people, and then the rest of them, you have to go ahead and do it yourself. And in a minute, it's going to be all like that. Okay? So just think about that. Think about all the jobs lost right now from just grocery stores. Why do you think they're pushing online shopping? Man, I hate these comments don't stay longer, family. I'm trying to read all of them. Okay? But why do you think they trying to push online shopping? And these stores, that's why all these brick and mortar stores, that's why they're closing. All the malls, that's a lot of jobs. Okay? So like I say, family, if you don't know, the market's going down. Self-driving cars, no doubt. That's true. Like I say, but guess what, KY? You're doing something that robots can't do. And that's what I mean by reinventing yourself. Like I say, that type of gig, that type of profession that you're getting into, come on, man, you build robot turbines. Come on, man, there are still going to be jobs out here that you can take advantage of. Okay? And but at the same time, man, you got to make sure that you paying yourself first and saving your change. Because like I say, the market is overvalued, the stock market is overvalued, the housing market is overvalued, and this is a seller's market. Okay? And so in a minute, when the market crashes, guys, you're gonna be ready to take advantage of the situation. And when I was talking about Chase earlier, they own everything. It's all a big Ponzi scheme. But if you know the information, it's a wrap. Okay? It's a wrap. So man, fam, it's a trip. That principal, man, I feel bad for him. I ain't gonna lie, I feel bad for him. Donald Trump. Yeah. Yeah. That's why, hey, listen. If you listen to Donald Trump in 2016, he told you everything that's going on. He told you. Jobs are going to be lost, that the housing market is a bubble, this whole thing is a bubble. But when it crashes, if you in the know, get your financial information, save your money, you can benefit from this, I promise you. And like I say, there are 3 markets: cannabis, AI, artificial intelligence, and then other things. That's going to be prevalent here pretty soon. And of course, the Dow Jones 30 stocks, when they crash, I'm talking 50, 60%. The Dow Jones right now is like at 26,000 points. When it crashes, I'm thinking they're going to get to about 17 to 16,000. That's going to be a great opportunity for us. See, we don't get this information. When 1% of America wealth is only going, controls 80% of the wealth, that's a wrap. Blockchain, no doubt enough, and blockchain. Actually, guys, this company called Hive, Hive. That's an up and coming blockchain company. Look into those guys. Entertainment purposes only, but look into those. Exactly. Guys, remember, the housing market is just like the stock market. Okay? This is a seller's market right now. It's not a buyer's market. Okay? And if you own a house, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? And when it does drop, man, there's going to be a lot of great opportunities out there, guys. Yeah. I think that's a big problem now. Schools not teaching financial education. That's one of the main reasons I want to start this channel, because, just having a little information can take you a long way. A long way. Okay? If you invested just $1,000 in cannabis stocks in 2016, you made a killing. No doubt. Yeah, we need more people like her, no doubt. I mean, especially when they shut down schools, historically, black high schools here in Houston, they shutting them down because they're saying that the performance is too low, or they're not just talking about performance, they're talking about standards. That's what's up, Neff. No doubt. No doubt. Okay? Because school's not teaching this. Okay? Dividend stocks. I mean, think about this. You and your wife working, you got, y'all invest in a dividend stock, a couple of dividend stocks, 10 years, bam, they paying you dividends every 3 months. Okay? And renting those dividends and getting that dividend check every 3 months, that's going to sleep getting it. But that is a commitment you make, as an individual, as a family. Make that commitment. Do your due diligence, do the research. And I tell you, it's easy. A balance sheet tells you what a company has. And all you're basically concerned with when you are investing, how much money a company has, how much money a company spends on production, and what are their earnings for the last 5 to 10 years. And all this information is available. See, because any company that's on the Dow Jones or on the NASDAQ or on Russell 2000, New York Stock Exchange, they all have to report to the SEC. Okay? And when they report to the SEC, you go get all that information. No doubt. Make that money, make money. Man, I like that, KY. Bring RVs, you're right. Because like I say, guys, you can check my video I dropped today about 500,000 homeless people. Come on, man. And these people aren't homeless because they want to be. These are people, a lot of these people are homeless and work. Okay, living in cars. And I promise you that number is skewed. There's no way, with what's going on right now. And think about this, twin, Hurricane Harvey, all those people that was displaced here in H-Town. Have you heard about them getting back in their homes? I haven't. So when they say 500,000 people are homeless, let's think about all the people that suffered in those hurricanes. Where are they? Puerto Rico, part of the United States. There's a lot more people homeless out there, family. So, and I promise you, if you don't reinvent yourself, it's going to be pretty tough out here pretty soon. Okay? It's going to be tough out here pretty soon. All right? Well, but family, I just want to come back with a quick one. Like I say, family, do your due diligence. Pay yourself first. All right? And look into that cannabis. I mean, they just legalize hemp. It's not an accident when you go in these stores, you send all this CBD products that comes from hemp. It's legal now. Okay? A couple of companies I look into. Hemp, HEMP, and MJNA. Okay? But where are they now? A lot of them lost their homes. But you mean lost them as in, foreclosures, or lost them as far as the damage? Because you're right, if they just lost them, where are they now? No, where are they now? Man. And that's a hard pill to swallow right there. Yeah, look into that hemp, man. You remember Trump just passed the 2018 Farm Bill. That's what that was all about. They took hemp off the Schedule 1 uh, label. Okay, and of course, cannabis will be next. It's already legal in Canada. That's why I got a lot of stocks up there. You dig? No, exactly. Yeah. Because it's not going to be televised too much because this is going to be a transfer of wealth. Those in the know are going to get that, you know. Oh, wow. Property was taken by the city, huh? Wow. Wow. And I'm talking as far as out there in the woodlands. Because I play golf out there. And even out there, that's a lot of homes still vacant and in ruins. That's true. That's true. I mean, family, when 70% of Americans don't have $1,000 in the bank, or 58% of Americans don't have $400 in the bank, everybody that's in this predicament is like you say, KY, a paycheck from being homeless. I mean, I'm telling you right now, when that market crash, there we go. When that market crash, it's gonna be crucial. I mean, in 2008, a lot of people lost homes, and it's gonna happen again. Remember, this thing is cyclical. Okay, every 10 years. Wow. And guess what, Twin? How are they gonna come back? A lot of them didn't have the revenue to come back. A lot of them didn't have the cash to come back. Wow. Now that's a sad state of affairs right there, family. So we know that number, that 558,000 people homeless, we know that number is a lot bigger than that, a lot larger than that. That is, wow. And like I said, the deception is always on. A lot of people downsize, no doubt. Yeah. And I promise you, if I'm a young couple right now out there, I'll be downsizing myself. Working together, especially when they finna raise minimum wage, I'll be working together as a family, guys, and stacking that cheddar, looking into U.S. Treasury bonds. Because see, with U.S. Treasury bonds, you're not gonna lose your capital. CDs, don't just put your money in a savings account because they ain't giving you but 0.001% or 0.003%. That ain't no money. You losing money because remember, inflation is 2%. And so now your money done lost 1.97% right off the top. And you can't, in a Whataburger meal is $10. You dig? Yep. That's true. Yeah. KY, where you at? You in California? Where you at, KY? Okay, out there in Missouri. Okay. Yeah. Man, it's gonna be some great opportunities out there. Yeah, 288. I know you're talking about. I played golf out there at where's that out there? Out there in Pearland. Yeah, so you live the south of Pearland out there. Yeah, I know you at. There's gonna be some great opportunities, man, pretty soon. Okay, stay kind of abreast of what's going on. All right. Because when it crashes, a lot of people ain't know about it. I mean, 2008, I didn't know about it. You dig? I didn't know about it. But family, like I say, I'm going to digress. I do want to say, like I said, I agree with the principal. I agree with her setting that standard. It's unfortunate that we did not come to her backing and support her. And instead of us being on the news, being divided and disagreeing with each other, we should have came together on that one. That was unfortunate, and that could have been a great opportunity for us to come together on that. Okay. Well, family, I'm about to get on out of here. Eat me some grub, and man, till the next time. Yeah, and in order to get into that position, you have to have a definiteness of purpose. You got to be dedicated. You got to make sure you pay yourself first. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen overnight. And I really don't anticipate, anything happening in the next 12 to 18 months because Federal Reserve just said, what's his name, Powell, he just said he wasn't going to do anything with interest rates. And so with interest rates staying flat, the economy is going to continue to rise. These bubbles continue to rise. But they're going to always let us know when it happens. You're going to stay on top of it. I'm going to always come back with these videos to let you know, hey guys, it's time. Okay? So, family, I appreciate you staying there with me. I'm going to get on out of here and get ready to lay it down. In the meantime, between time, family, may the Most High Saudi bring you joy.